Alright, the Dodge is back, but this time it's in need of some brake calipers. The whole shoes, both brand new, straight from the Car Quest, and this is pretty much, it looks like this. I wasn't expecting it to have so many lug nuts. That was the fun part. I had to use a breaker bar and a size 24 socket, heavy duty style. And then on the back here, it's got two 18mm bolts holding it right here, as you can see. And this right here is your wheel speed sensor line. You better disconnect that from this brake line right here. This one, because I mean, I don't know if it'll tear it or not. I don't know. I've never done it that way. So I always unhook this, and now I'm just gonna undo that, pull this whole shoe off, remove the brake pads, and put these back in the new box and bolt the new one on. So I just figured this would be a good time to shoot because I am busy working right now. Let me get back to it. Back with this beast again. Well, I figured out the problem where the noise is coming from. Right here. There's one bolt. The only thing that held it in was the leaf spring. That's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but that's what happened. And this one's all the way gone. The bolt's gone. So that's what happens when you got washboard roads. I mean, you're driving fast over and rattle shit loose. So you got somebody working on your shit. They don't know what they're doing. See, this one's still intact. This one's still intact. That's where the issue is. I was looking at this right here, and it's a rub, like it's been rubbing. So this brake caliper right here was the issue, is the one knocking against the rim. Fuck it. So the issue with the front brake is right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see, turn this bad boy on. Right there. Do you see this little guide? It's this right here. But it's gone on this side. That's what's stopping this thing from going back and forth. So we're gonna put a new one on. And there's nothing we can do right now except for I can make it safe. Bending that thing up maybe a little bit. Make it not so hazardous. But that's the issue with the front. Me and my son just took this brake caliper apart right here. Just take off this bolt right here. Take off, let's see some, this one right here. And then this whole thing just comes apart. This bracket right here comes off. And then you slide these on. You just, put them in there like so. Make sure they're snapped down good. And then after that, when you go to put this thing back in, you put this side in first, the top. You put it in there like that. Slide it forward. And this, excuse me, son. This part right here, you just pull this back a little bit and then just tap down and it'll slide into place, and then you screw this one in, screw this one in, and now all I have to do is get it installed. But it looks good, it's complete. So when I'm ready, I'm going to put this bad boy on. And this is the rear passenger side. to this Dodge that I'm working on. It's the Dodge Ram 2500 2009. But that's how you do it. I'll show you later in the video how I put this all together. Right now I'm filming by myself. So I am at this stage right now. This one I had to take out and replace because these were leaking through on here. These are new right here. This is all new. This whole caliper's new. And it closes. It works. It's on there tight. That's the way you do that. Perfect. No leak either. It's good. Now, do this other side. Really getting sick of these. Especially when you do them all by hand. I'm doing them with the breaker bar and 24mm socket. Almost done now. I'm getting there. I'll tune you guys in a minute. These really get hard toward the top. Hard when they're almost about to come off. They seem to get the hardest. Sorry, no tripod. Damn. Give you an idea how hard that shit is on there. The rust. See this one? That worked. Try to hold the camera still, like. You hear that fucker? Yeah, see? It's almost all the way out, too. Right in there. Give you an idea how long that shit takes. It takes about 30 minutes to get a fucking wheel off. These two bolts you have to remove in order to put these new shiny dealios on there. And it's a 13mm. This quick. It's the only way this thing comes apart. Kind of snug. I usually don't work with rubber gloves on because my fucking fingers sweat. Oh my gosh, this thing is just being super lubed up. So after you get these long ass fucking bolts out, you can slides right off, and then you put the new deals up here for the brakes. So I have to go get those. Okay, long one goes here. It just clamps into place, like so. This one goes right up here, like so. This bad boy goes back right here. Okay, so there's a trick to getting this on. Lots of people like this. You have to push this forward to get it in there, and make sure you got your metal clamps all the way down. For me, I just use a 13-inch. Push that forward, and it snaps into place like so. Now this is how it looks. Voila. And you just screw these two 13mm bolts in, you're ready to roll. They're actually called guide pins. Oh my gosh. This thing's just so slippery. But there you have it. There's assembling your 2009 9 Dodge 2500 Bighorn rear brake caliper reconstruction. Sucks that they don't come pre-assembled like this. Would be nice. Oh my gosh, you know what? I just made an idiotic mistake. I didn't put the brake pads in. The only way that you can get the brake pads in these is if it's apart. Dang. Retard moment. Go ahead, baby. Well, this is how you're supposed to do it. I put the brake pads in already now. All I gotta do is put the caliper back in, clip it in place like you already saw, and shouldn't be a problem after that. Then I put it back on, and everything is fine.
Oh, baby, it's been so
Mogul and they know that. Logo on my flow mat. Courtside Chamberlain throwback match my Rolex. Everywhere I go flex. Valet park on some low shit. Whole lot of smoke in that Rory, that thing poke. Burning rubber. Wearing cameras, they was undercovers. Under pressure, made statements turned on their brothers. Never judge you, but the streets will never love you. I wonder what it come to in your brain for you to run to. Ones to hate us, handcuff us and maces. Call us dumb niggas cause our culture is contagious. Third generation South Central gangbangers that live long enough to see it change. Think it's time we make arrangements.